I'm going to be looking at 4 fundamental questions that you need to think about before you begin. Hi health conscious friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Sylvia, a general practitioner and health educator with Askawayhealth. I share health information every week on my channel, so if you find this video helpful, make sure you give it a like and share it with a friend. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know every time we publish new videos. Fibroids are benign growths or lumps in the muscle of the womb. They're so common, we think they affect up to 1 in 3 women. But even though they're so common, they can affect women differently. Some ladies have very tiny fibroids, they don't know anything about it, but other women can have really large fibroids that can cause them significant problems. Do you want to know more about fibroids, their causes, the symptoms, the different methods available for treatment, including medical, surgical and natural methods? Well, make sure you check out this playlist on my channel here, where I've put together a series of fibroid related videos that can answer all your questions. But today we're looking at 4 key questions that you should be asking as you research natural fibroids treatment methods. Before that though, why don't we take a look at some of the traditional Western methods available today. The traditional Western methods that we have for dealing with some of these symptoms I've talked about include: number 1, prescribed drugs including hormone therapy or painkillers. 2nd, some form of physical therapy. 3rd, radiation therapy. 4th, invasive surgery like myomectomy where the fibroid is taken out, or a hysterectomy when the entire womb is removed. And 5th, non-invasive surgery that includes methods like uterine fibroid embolization or uterine artery embolization. And if you do want to learn more about this particular method, which does not include having cuts or scars, check out this video I've done on this channel here. However, while they might be effective to a great degree, a lot of these traditional Western methods do have some downsides. Some hormone treatments can cause temporary or even long-lasting unpleasant side effects. In addition, after some treatments, the fibroids could grow back. Or when it comes to surgery, it might be complications, long stay in surgery after the operation, or it may be the delay in recovery after you return home. And all these reasons are why for many women an alternative method is desirable. So please let me know, have you had natural fibroid treatments? And if you had, what made you decide to go natural? And what was the outcome? Did it work or not? Please let me know. Share your comments in the comment section. I'd love to hear back from you. Now, what are natural fibroid treatments? Well, it's pretty much anything that is not the traditional Western method. So it doesn't include prescribed medication or procedures or surgical operations. And the examples are things that you could do at home using warm compresses or warm baths, yoga or exercise or massage therapy, diet changes, natural remedies including herbs and supplements. Some people employ holistic or spiritual approaches, while others look for alternative treatments like acupuncture. Mainly, natural therapies address underlying body imbalances that could lead to ill health. Now, let's look at those 4 questions I really believe you should consider before you embark on natural fibroids treatment. Number 1, is it true that natural fibroids treatments have no side effects at all? Well, dietary changes that promote less red meat and less alcohol while encouraging recommended daily amounts of calcium, magnesium, your vitamins like vitamin A and D, your fruits and your vegetables, those do not have any side effects. In fact, they support overall health and in some women can help to reduce the size of the fibroids and their symptoms. But what about the herbs and some supplements? Let's look at a few. Apple cider vinegar has become immensely popular for many conditions as natural therapy. In fact, I think it might be the most popular natural remedy for modern times. However, it doesn't agree with everyone, and unfortunately in some people it could cause side effects like anxiety, heart rhythm abnormalities, dizziness, panic attacks, tooth decay, low potassium levels, and acid reflux. What about green tea? Green tea is considered generally safe for most people, but some people could still experience problems like stomach upset and constipation. And what about Chinese herbs like Gui Shi Fu Ling? Did I get that pronunciation right? Well, Gui Shi Fu Ling is reportedly safe in moderate doses, but be careful. Excessive quantities can cause sweating, tiredness, weakness of the limbs, palpitations, dizziness, eye swelling, dry mouth, and urinary problems. Castor oil is quite popular with many naturopaths, believing it can help in fibroid treatment. They think it might help relieve some bowel-related symptoms or improve congestion. But watch out, because in some people, it could lead to dizziness, abdominal cramps with nausea, diarrhea, and imbalance of your electrolytes, as well as low blood pressure. Moringa is another popular herb that many naturopaths love for fibroids. But did you know it can also cause some of these side effects? Stomach upset, including nausea and diarrhea, as well as some blood disorders leading to bleeding from the gum or low platelet levels, which can cause problems with clotting in your blood. In addition, some of these herbs and supplements like green tea, castor oil, moringa, they could interact with other medication that you're taking and prevent them from working properly. So it's important that you should check with your doctor that you can actually take them together. So what am I saying? When somebody tells you, hey, try this herb, it's really helped me, please check it carefully to find out what is in the herb. Does it suit you depending on what health conditions you already have or any medications that you're already taking? Just because it's a herb doesn't mean it doesn't have side effects. And be careful of your sources for the herbs and supplements, because some have been mixed with toxic substances which can cause significant damage, particularly to your liver and kidneys. Let's go to question number 2. Why do most doctors disapprove of or don't recommend natural treatments? Well, the reasons for these are pretty simple. First, herbal medicine is not included in mainstream medical training, so it is possible that your doctor may not be aware of some of these methods. Secondly, traditional Western methods rely heavily on studies and trials to demonstrate the evidence for how effectively a particular medicine or procedure or surgery works. Apart from showing how effective the method is, it also recommends the safe doses that can be used for different groups or who can have a particular surgery and who cannot. For the time being, this has not been possible with a lot of natural treatments. And this is why your Western trained doctor may not recommend natural therapy alone as a treatment method for fibroids. But if you have risk factors to fibroids like being overweight or having high blood pressure, of course your doctor will certainly support measures like dietary changes which have been shown to improve overall health and can improve your weight and improve your blood pressure, in addition to other methods for treating fibroids depending on what your symptoms are. Number 3 question: can natural fibroid therapy actually make a difference? Well, this is the $1,000,000 question. But the truth is, we don't know. You may find women who say that their fibroids completely disappeared after losing weight, changing their diet, or using some particular herbs, supplements, or alternative therapy. But on the other hand, you will also find a large number of women who say they did not experience such benefits despite using the same methods. So I think you should have realistic expectations when considering natural treatment methods, because everyone is different, from the way we metabolize to the effect that possible herbs or supplements could have on our system. And that said, is it worth trying? Well, I think so. Once you consider your safety with taking any of these methods, in addition to knowing what available traditional Western methods options there are, and your personal preference, of course. This leads me on to the final question, which is, how can you decide if natural fibroids therapy is for you? Well, the best way to think of natural fibroids treatment is this. While there is no evidence to show that they work exclusively to treat fibroids, there is also no evidence to show that they do not work, at least in some women. You might prefer not to have surgery and are not inclined towards hormone-based therapy, and so natural remedies look like an attractive option for you. So please speak to your healthcare practitioner to know all the possible options available and the side effects for the traditional Western methods. Have a chat with them about natural methods to see what advice they have, which particular methods may suit you, and possible side effects to look out for. Don't rely only on what someone shares from their experience, but gather as much information as you can from reputable sources. Another thing that's important is be aware of the treatment goal. What kind of symptoms are you trying to control? Bleeding or bulk symptoms, or are you trying to get pregnant? Whichever method by which you come to your decision to choose natural fibroids treatment, please make sure you're working with a supportive health practitioner who can help to monitor your progress as long as you decide to use natural treatments. So my lovely health conscious ladies, I hope this video helps to shed a little bit of clarity before you decide to embark on natural fibroids treatments. They are a bit of a secret because we don't talk about these things too often, but you can see how essential it is that you consider them before you begin. Don't forget, if you're considering a particular method but you're not sure what it entails or you're uncertain about certain aspects of it, you can schedule a consultation with me to have a chat about it. Please check out the links for booking a consultation in the description box below. And look out for my handy PDF guide here, where I talk about the types of food that you can have and those you should avoid to discourage the growth of fibroids. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you give it a like and share it with a friend that might find it useful as well. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already, and click the notification bell so that you know every time we publish new videos. Next time we'll be looking at expectations from couples therapy. Who else watched the blue therapy sessions on Trend Central a few weeks ago and got completely worried about what might happen during couples therapy? Yes, those are pretty explosive encounters, but in my video I'll be sharing you what to expect at couples therapy if you ever decide this is a route that you want to pursue for yourself. While you're waiting for that video to go live, check out these two here, and I'll see you again soon. Stay healthy.